We promised you our game of the week. We're going to get to it. The Week 9 WLX game of the week, Van Cleve and Stone, number 8 Stone, traveling to Van Cleve. For more on the game, we're going to bring in our Tyler Bell, who is in Van Cleve with more. Tyler.
Well, Matt, it was a heck of a game. And I'll be honest, closer than I would have predicted if you would have asked me what the score would have been before the game. This was homecoming for Van Cleve. They had a lot to prove, and they were trying to work their way up into a more solid playoff ranking. Stone, obviously, trying to keep theirs. Let's take a look at those highlights. We're late in the season now. Both of these teams are trying to slug their way into the playoffs on a chilly Van Cleve night. 3-3 ball game right now early, and the first guy in the end zone, Amarion Fairley, getting around the defense, breaking open for 46 yards, getting the Tomcats first on their board. A little bit later, Tomcats punting deep in their own territory. It's bobbled and fielded by number 7 Kyle Capers, who says, "I'm going to do it myself with a twist." And there's no one left to take him down. Touchdown that puts the Bulldogs up 10-9. But it wouldn't be long. Handoff that fakes out the cameraman, frankly. Xander Howard keeps it and gets it by 4 defenders. After a failed 2-point attempt, the Tomcats are up 5-4. And neither one of these teams would take their foot off the gas pedal. The ball downfield, and this was the play that iced it. 4th down for the Bulldogs, under 2 minutes to go, and number 19 Tariq Knoll pops up like Dikembe Mutombo. Not today. Final score is Tomcats 30, Bulldogs 23. Here's what Coach Aycock had to say after the game.
Well, honestly, we knew coming in, they're a tough football team. It's a hard place to win a football game, too. So I think for us, we took advantage of our speed, honestly. And then I think special teams-wise, we played really well. So gave up a punt return, which is not great, but I thought we responded really well to that. And our kids didn't drop their heads. I thought we had to play tough. This is a tough football team, and I thought our kids showed how tough they are tonight.
There's nothing more you can really ask for in a game of the week matchup. Several lead changes throughout the game. Really, no clear winner from start to finish. It really all made itself apparent at the end. Congratulations to both of these teams on a hard-fought game. Congratulations to Stone on keeping that undefeated region record. And shout out to the athletic director here. I was only able to get you the highlights because of him, so thanks to him. For now, live under the Friday Night Lights, Tyler Bell, WLOX News Now.
Thanks, Tyler. Let's cue the play of the night.
Shout out Dino, by the way, up there at Van Cleve. The 103rd time Biloxi and Gulfport have met. Biloxi trying to get on the scoreboard before the halftime break. This was the 27-yard field goal attempt. That kick was blocked. Javen Anderson scooping it up. Off camera, races back on the camera, goes the distance, makes a few guys miss. Foot race there. He gets in for a touchdown just 3 seconds before the half. That essentially iced the game. They went up by 28 at that point. Nigel, let's get to some scores.
Let's get to them. Bay couldn't put a point against FCHS. They lose 34-0. Poplarville wins 48-7 against Lawrenceville County.
Poplarville playing good football. Now Tylertown downing St. Patrick 42-7. Wayne County by just 1 score over East Central.
Looking at the scores. CCA couldn't score. Wayne Academy 53-0. Another nothing score. Pascagoula PRC 42-zip.
We've seen all of these scores so far. PCS, you were at this game, Nigel. We're in past Christian here, 28-7 over West Marion. You were actually at that game as well. Greene County downing Moss Point 35-6.
More scores. Hancock 28-27. Hancock gets that one. Stone County game of the night. They win 30-23 over Van Cleve.
Continuing on with more scores here for you guys. St. Martin winners, Gulfport winners as well.
You guys have been good. Let's give you some more scores. So how about George County can't get it done over Hattiesburg, 42-21. Picayune 42-7 against Long Beach.
And that will bring us back here on camera. What a fun night for you guys. Big time results tonight. Any of them surprise you, Nigel?
I think the game of the week being so close. I mean, I know the records don't show, but that's got some history. It's an historic matchup, and I think that's why it was only a 7-point.
We've been really lucky this year in our inaugural year of doing these game of the weeks. We've had a lot of really close games in these game of the week. Shout out Tyler. It's not easy being out there on scene to get the job done for you guys, getting that post-game reaction, but awesome job by them, awesome job by our crew. Any final thoughts?
I think awesome job by the football players, by those guys. They've been showing us great football through, 8 weeks now?
Yeah, and we're going to have a lot of conversations this week about who our player of the week could be. Amari Jackson, one heck of a game over there at Pascagoula. And shout out to the Panthers. They're getting things back on track. The 600th win in program history and the 100th win of Lewis Sims. Incredible tenure over there at Pascagoula. Nigel, any final thoughts? I already asked you that. That means we're getting out of here for one final time in Week 9. We will see you next week on the Friday Night Football Showdown.